simply the story of a girl who wants to change her life and decides to do it drastically in a very special way by going on this hike on the trail, because she had enough of what she was going through, and she thought that could be a life-changing experience, and she was right. 100 days later and 1,000 miles later, she realized that it did everything she wanted it to do, mainly be in peace. Man, just thinking about my read, it was such an emotional read. And I lost my mom in 2010 of cancer. She was 72. She wasn't 45 like in the book, in the script. But so I really related to what she was going through, the grief she was trying to get rid of, and mourning her mother's death. She took 4 years, to do it, and yeah. So yeah, I did have a strong woman, a very strong woman in my life. My mother, she made me, man. I come from a very humble family and background, and just like Cheryl. So I knew these people. I knew her grief. It really resonated, and choosing your film is choosing your life. Waking up every day for 2 years, being at the service of a story. So it was an easy choice to be at the service of that particularly story, and so she was very humble and very respectful of what we were doing as artists, as creators. Our turn to take her story and try to put it on screen, but she was, every time, we had a question about the trail and how she picks the bag and the backpack and how she does this and the fire and the way she set up a tent and everything. So she was a trooper, and it was an emotional thing also to have her on set, because she was very emotional at some moments. I was having a hard time, just saying cut, because Reese was so into it, and we had so many beautiful emotional scenes, and then I was turning and looking at her, looking at Cheryl, just her eyes red. So she was great. She is great. She's a close friend now, a friend for life. It's just happening. When this is happening, just like Matthew for Dallas and Reese with Wild, she read the book, she connected, she loved the book so much and really related to Cheryl's life and her character. And she's a humble girl, coming from a humble family again, from Tennessee, and she knew that character, and she knew she was, ready to be up to the challenge. It was a challenge. It was a part that was taking her out of her comfort zone, and it was very challenging. And at the same time, she had this humility to just be there and do it in a humble way, and no ego there.